Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Courage Awareness Studios. This is your host, Justin Ames Gamache. If you're new to this channel, check out my channel. Check out the videos on the main page. I like to share other people's content while also creating my own content to share. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a YouTuber that's been on YouTube for a while. She was born in 1994. So when I was in elementary school, she was just being born. Now, of course, they say Alyse Parker, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, did I say her name? Oh, that's her name, Alyse Parker, as what she goes by on the YouTube sensation now. She's actually 28 years old. She was born in Connecticut, but she actually goes by the name of Alyse Brautigam. I think I said it right. At least that's what she went by. And she has a family in Connecticut, and she's traveled around. She's done videos on having a retreat, and she makes pretty good money as a net worth, which is kind of considering. But it's funny how, like, on celebrities' birthday today.com, is she really a celebrity? Is she really that famous? Anyways, she's a YouTube star. She was born on March 21st, 1994. It makes her 28 years old. She was born in Connecticut. Obviously, she's a U.S., and her birth sign is Aries, the god of war. I'm just kidding. But we all know Aries is the god of war. So I'm watching this video, A Turning Point. I'm going to link it and pin it in the comment section after this video. And about 9 minutes and 35 seconds, she says, into the video, she says that I really enjoyed diving deep into reading and researching something that obviously I think I'm actually on the video now. I'm looking at, she's talking about gene keys. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's probably the construct of the human body and trying to understand everything. It kind of looks like I'm there now. Create your own personal gene keys profile. What the fuck? Okay, so what is about gene keys? Do we have an idea? So, a teacher, mystic, and award-winning poet, Richard Rudd, inner journey began early in life as he experienced strange energies rushing throughout his body, culminating in a major spiritual experience at the age of 29. Now, hold on a second here. Major spiritual experience at the age of 29. I think that's when everybody kind of hits their major experience. And then it all goes downhill from there. So, anyways, Elise was born in 1994, which would make her 28 years old. She'll be 29 this year. So, I think she's just following within the stages of the story. I don't like to be the fact that I'm going to be disrespectful to another YouTuber or another human being on planet Earth. I just like to understand the facts and see if I can get down to the truth. Now, in continuation about Richard Rudd in Gene Keys, emerging from what he calls a field of limitless light that lasted 3 days and 3 nights, Richard was entrusted with a sacred teaching, the wisdom of the Gene Keys. Now, I can understand reading that introduction and learning about Gene Keys. And I can also understand how someone could read that and be like, okay, Richard Rudd, I'm going through the same experience. I'm going to live your experience. And if you ever know anything about Alyse Parker, Alyse Brautigam, and I'm not saying anything bad, I'm just pointing out my view, that, I mean, she definitely is a hard worker. That I noticed any time that she tries to read something, she becomes what she reads, and she somewhere along the way develops a scientific matter within her own mind, and then she becomes that entity. Nothing wrong with that. I truly admire that in a lot of people. But can she have a spiritual experience when she reaches 29? That's the question. And I'm curious, Elise, if you're out there and you see this video, will you post your experiences online? Will you tell your audience and myself everything that you've gone through within the last 10 years of your life, besides for what the video you posted, A Turning Point, which is a great video, and I've always enjoyed your content. And I understand, I'm going to say this right now. If Elise is watching, I too myself have gotten rid of Instagram because I found it to be pointless and really just misconstruing to how to get a point across to what you want to do in your life. Now, if anybody knows me in particular, and you've watched previous videos, you know that I've gone to college. I've done a lot of studying. So, a little background again, if you don't know me, I got my Associates of Arts in Business Administration with honors, 3.61, from American Intercontinental University. I got my Bachelor's of Science degree in Interdisciplinary Studies in 2013 from Liberty University, and I got my Master's in Education from Concordia University, Portland. And then I went to Concordia University in Chicago, where I finished out my doctoral degree in education. So now I'm going for my second master's in psychology. Now, the fun thing about psychology is you get to see the different points of views and everything and study how people read something and they just become a dire need to become what they read. It's like when you read the Holy Bible and you open up the Holy Bible and you read the words, and it's like, okay, God created the universe. God created everything within 7 days, right? So actually, it was pretty much within 6 days he created. First thing he says was light. He gave light. He spoke light or whatever, and light came. And he did dark. Night came. Whatever. He did all that in 6 days, and then on the seventh day, that was his day to take a rest, right? And if you're a religious person, and you know that, and you totally read into that, and you feel the words, it's understanding. It's okay. You could feel the words of just about anything you read and watch. Of course, reading, puts more of imagination in your head. Watching something is more of discovering through the perspective of something else or somebody else's mind. So, and that goes to say, learning and reading about gene keys and understanding the resources, the events, the courses. There's courses on this whole entire topic. And there's videos that go through Vimeo. 7 Days of Grace, they call it. The free transformational course gives the gift of grace to anyone who would like to experience more awe, wonder, and connection in their lives. What? You don't have to take a course to experience grace. I mean, it's your choice. You could do what you want. Learn from other people's perspectives. Hey, that's cool. But understand this, there are people out there that are going to read something. They're going to become what they read, and then they're going to try it out. And then they're going to turn around and be like, okay, this didn't work for me. I'm just trying to hit the aspect or hate on the spiritual community. Or we're going to hate on the vegan community. I, the host of the show, have been vegan for 10 or 11 years plus. I'm not going to stop being vegan. I'm going to continue to be vegan for the rest of my natural born life. So, or they're going to go to the carnivore diet and eat meat for however many days. Of course, eating meat and only meat is like, telling your body, hey, is this really what you want? No, that's not what you want. You want vegetables. You want carrots and broccoli and lettuce. You want vitamin K rich foods, vitamin A. You want to eat fruit. You should be careful with some fruit, but you want to enjoy and indulge in a plant based lifestyle. And then become a vegan, a very restrictive vegan to how you want to live in the world. Because animals deserve a right to live, just like us. We're the same. But, anyways, I just wanted to point out, I thought it was very interesting that Alyse Parker, as what she goes by, with 677,000 subscribers, and on the video that was dated November 11th, 2021, she's got 47,844 videos, and it's titled A Turning Point. Just figured a thought that this video was interesting enough to talk about. Now, I put everything in the description of this video, and in the comment section after I'm done, I will post this video and pin it to the top, or I post the video of Elise talking about her thing, A Turning Point, and we'll go from there. And I kind of want to start a conversation on this, and maybe Elise will come over here and have a little conversation too, a healthy conversation. It's nothing bad. It's nothing horrible. I've been following Elise for quite a while. I think we actually connected on LinkedIn, but then she decided to get rid of that because she was afraid of her business doing whatever. And I think Raw Alignment, if I am standing correctly, is still on in itself. Raw Alignment. Is it on there? LinkedIn member, marketing, and content creator at Raw Alignment. So that's somebody who made their profile private because they're from Hilo, Hawaii. And I think that is actually Alyse Brautigam or Alyse Parker herself. So, I'm not going to put anybody down, but I really thought this was interesting to see if it is the truth or not the truth of what she is saying, because in the past I've watched her journey, I've seen her struggle through all the things that she's done. I've seen her enjoy things in videos, and we're only seeing part of her life and what she talks about. I just think that it would be interesting or fascinating to learn more about her entire life and how she truly wants to dive deep into it. If she is looking for this spiritual experience when she hits the age of 29, I would expect for her to totally reach out to me, and we'll talk more about this experience. I'm curious about this and how she is going to be pointing in that direction. However, I also know that there are certain creators out there that do not like the spiritual community. Why? It's beyond me. I think I could feel the understanding of, where it would lead in the direction of a complete what the fuck. If someone as such with, almost 1 million subscribers, 677,000 subscribers. And I think she had more than that. She lost a lot, probably the entire vegan community. And then the comment section's pretty weird too. Like, I followed you for 7 years. Wait, is this channel satire or not? That was a month ago. What is wrong with people that they turn psycho to you? Exactly. You know, we should be respecting each other and learning to dive deep into each other and communicating, not forcing other people to make changes in their life because they're not meeting up to standard to what society wants them to do. Why? I don't know. I think Elise is a very kind and gentle soul. She's young. She's 28 years old. And, you know, I'm sorry, she would be 29 now. I'm sorry. I apologize. Because the story was like about, this guy having a spiritual experience at the age of 29, Richard Rudd. I like the idea that Richard Rudd is a born explorer. Richard has studied with great teachers in the East, traveled to the Himalayas, the Pacific, the Americas, and the Arctic. He earned his master's degree in metaphysics and literature from Edinburgh University. He went on to work in the film industry in Australia, trained as a teacher of Qi Kong in Thailand, and sailed across the Atlantic Ocean in a small yacht. During this time, he lived in Manhattan, Oregon, and Hawaii. So there's a connection there. Elise was obviously from Connecticut, yes, but she moved to Hawaii and she did a lot of her raw alignment career in Hawaii. I personally think that's pretty neat, but perhaps just wondering if she would be interested in a little conversation. So I want to make this little video short, as of 17 minutes and 39 seconds, and we are going to let you go. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.